Everyone keeps arguing about the best car to buy right now. Electric trucks with panoramic roofs, sports sedans with launch control, luxury crossovers that cost more than a year of college tuition. And meanwhile, the Toyota Sienna has a waiting list longer than almost anything else Toyota makes. Longer than the Supra Final Edition, longer than the RAV4 TRD Pro. A minivan is the most wanted Toyota on sale today, and that fact alone should reset everything. You think you know about what makes a great vehicle in 2026. The world finally caught up to what a small group of people figured out a long time ago. Driving something practical is not a defeat. It is the smartest flex in the parking lot. Because while everyone else is paying premium for performance numbers they will never actually use on a public road, Sienna owners are pulling 35 to 36 miles per gallon, hauling 8 people and a refrigerator full of cold water bottles. A fridge built into the console, available right now. And that is somehow not even close to the most impressive thing about this van. The powertrain does not care about being dramatic. It cares about being exceptional. Toyota fitted this thing with a 2.5-liter naturally aspirated 4-cylinder hybrid running at 41% thermal efficiency. No turbocharger bolted on to inflate a horsepower number at the cost of fuel economy. No added complexity that will cost you money in 10 years. The electronic CVT works in lockstep with the hybrid system to constantly find the most efficient operating point, whether you are idling through a school drop-off or pushing to merge on the highway. The all-wheel drive version sends power to the rear axle through an electric motor instead of a mechanical drive shaft. No parasitic drag, no fuel penalty worth worrying about. Just instant torque to the rear wheels exactly when the road demands it and silence when it does not. A real family in Wisconsin put 15,000 miles on their Sienna through the kind of winters that make most people question their life choices and still average 34 miles per gallon doing it. Cold starts, short trips, heated seats running the whole time. That number should embarrass every other vehicle in this segment, and it probably does. Step inside and the decades of institutional knowledge hit you immediately. Toyota has been building minivans for a long time, and every inch of this interior reflects that. The second row has a netted cup holder because someone at Toyota understood that sippy cups have handles that do not fit standard round cup holders. The grab bar on the back of the front seat is bolted with the kind of rigidity that survives years of small children using it as a jungle gym without loosening a single bolt. There is a mirror tucked above the sunroof controls, so the driver can monitor the back seat without ever turning around. Small things, real things, things that only come from having lived with a product and learned from every flaw. The second row reclines deeply and slides far enough rearward that a full-grown adult can properly stretch out. Upper trims add an ottoman that kicks out from the base of the seat and turns the rear cabin into something that feels genuinely Maybach adjacent. The ceiling-mounted rear entertainment screen folds down above. An HDMI port and a full 1500-watt household outlets sit right on the floor, so a game console can run for the entire length of a road trip without anyone asking if the battery is dying. Cargo runs to 33.5 cubic feet behind the third row and opens up to 75.2 with it folded flat. The floor is genuinely flat. The powered tailgate has a hands-free kick to open. The one real flaw in the entire package is that the second row seats do not pull out completely. Against rivals like the Odyssey or the Carnival, where those seats remove entirely, you give up nearly 50 cubic feet of maximum load space. If you have ever moved a mattress or a full college dorm setup using a minivan, that gap matters. For everyone else doing the actual rhythms of family life, it will never come up once. Technology puts the Sienna ahead of the competition at every trim. The 12.3-inch center screen is bigger, sharper, and more responsive. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are standard. The Sienna starts at $40,020. As tested with all-wheel drive, premium JBL audio, rear entertainment, and the power outlet package, you land just over $53,000. There is real value at every tier, and there is nothing in this class that covers as many boxes at the same price. Peak minivan is not a compromise. It is the conclusion you reach after eliminating everything that does not matter and doubling down on everything that does. Efficiency, space, reliability, technology, comfort, and the kind of thoughtful detail work that only comes from caring about the people who actually use the thing. Nobody argues with something that works this well. They just get in line and wait for it.